The young man, having acquired the Kunlun sword, became the favorite son of the heavens, yet was condemned by the cosmic order for 3 unforgivable sins. Luo Zhongxing, in his fury, wished to shatter the cycle of heaven and earth, marrying his brother's wife and wielding his demonic sword. With his arm, he pledged allegiance to the traitorous minister. He only sought answers from the heavens, not paying homage to the celestial beings. Now the 3 sins, illness, law, punishment, mud dog, and life, are all extinguished. Yu, Peep, heaven, soul, mystery, gather, count to the arrival of heavenly thunder on Su Han's body. Damn. That place, all those memories, they flood into my mind. On the streets, the desperate resolve to sell one's body to pay for a father's funeral. The helplessness of an elder brother sacrificing his life to save you. The senior has perished, leaving behind a sorrow to uphold. Bearing such hardships and the hopes of all, Su Han let out a long, skyward howl. Geez. Medicine Marshal King, I'll steer clear. Heavens. But what welcomed him was an even more ferocious heavenly tribulation. This matter, Kunlun, black ravens stir the dark currents of the sky. Suddenly, behind the master, a figure in a purple robe appeared, an elderly man. The master slowly opened his eyes, and indeed, all of this has come to pass. Turns out, the elder in the purple robe is a sword spirit, a guardian, a silent servant, a pioneer, a man of Taoist virtue. His eyes stare straight into the vast sky. He used beasts as his chariot, and held off the demon army. Now, the seeds he left in this world are in trouble. How could I, an old man, stand by and do nothing? Yan Big meet directly, fly to midair. He, with the body of a mortal, is set to challenge life itself. The spirit of the Orchid Wasteland sword, adhering to the ancient pact, guards these events. Yet the revered elders have repeatedly meddled in the affairs of the mortal world, seemingly having cast aside the names of the wise men of past generations. Tian Dao's eyes narrowed fiercely. In death, one becomes but bones. What does your past matter? This sky is mine, this earth is mine, and I intend to annihilate that abomination. Who dares to stand in my way? Immediately, several bolts of heavenly thunder, tide, desert, and basils strike. However, Emo just turned his paper into a sword, creating a massive golden barrier, standing his ground to the end. Merely a building, already rushing towards heaven's might, this world wouldn't miss it if it's gone. Hearing this, I remained silent, my loyal subjects bound by duty. We should call out to our seniors. Wish. Tens of thousands of long swords burst out from beneath the ground. Several golden lotuses began to slowly bloom. The master looked on at this scene, completely dazed. The mirror of the immortals. This was the mirror of the immortals. At this moment, Emo Chinzi, standing on the golden lotus, looks down upon the world. Jin, the heavens, devoid of virtue, the imperial generals, intercepted by the sword spirit successor, Emo Chinzi, is willing to use his broken body to shield the future generations from calamity. I earnestly beseech you, elder, to aid me in our united stand against the heavens. Tens of thousands of peerless divine swords all strike towards the colossal golden figure. A moment later. In the end, the minister, the sun, turned into nothingness, disappearing without a trace. Su Han, the dark clouds overhead gradually dispersed, revealing the light of day once again. But how is he supposed to repay this enormous debt of gratitude? Forget about it. I went all limp and took a nosedive straight into a faceplant. The red spearhead, majestic, swiftly moved forward to inspect the damage. Although his vital organs were severely damaged, a mysterious force was aiding in their repair. We must find a quiet place to heal him. And the unconscious Su Han entered a dream. A man in purple robes, a demon of war, stands before you, challenging. 7 days and 7 nights have passed. Have you still not made up your mind? Tears welled up in Su Han's eyes as he said, I don't want to kill anyone. Why must I kill? Because if you don't kill them, they will kill you. The purple robesier patted Su Han Jian on the head, speaking coldly. This is a dog-eat-dog world, haven't you forgotten the words Ah-Sheng once told you? Su Han, same here. Kong Yizhen, for sure. Ah-Sheng. Ah. He recalled the words Lu Xing said when he entered the ancient forest. Keep going, Xiao Han, you must keep going. An agitated Su Han suddenly looked up and realized that the figure in the purple robe was none other than Ah-Sheng. But when he reached out to touch it, they turned into a puff of purple smoke and disappeared. Watching Ah-Sheng gradually moving away, he kept shouting. Finally, you jolt awake from a deep dream. The woman beside him, with her red shoulder, was wiping the beads of sweat off his face. Realizing it was all just a dream, he let out a long sigh. The killer instinct began to size up everything around. Where is this? How did we end up here? Hong Jian continued to wipe the beads of sweat from Su Han's body. That day, the heavenly calamity somehow abruptly dissipated. I intended to find a secluded place to treat your wounds, but on the way, we ran into Brother Chu. Upon hearing this, Su Han suddenly turned around. Brother Chu, a hunter from Xingxing Town, skilled in mystical healing arts, has been taking care of you all these days. To put Su Han at ease, he added, We're very close to the Linglong Pavilion. If you're well enough, you can set off at any time. The meticulously minded Su Han, his brain whirling wildly, had caused such a ruckus in the dense forest. Ordinary people would avoid it at all costs, but why is it so? Coincidentally, he met a fierce flame skilled in medicine. And yet, with her keen and meticulous mind, why was she so quick to trust him, coming to his place so readily? At that moment, with a meow, the person carrying the medicinal soup walked in from outside. Upon seeing this, Su Han's eyes narrowed. But watching Shuer throw herself into his arms, his heart, which had been on guard, finally let its guard down momentarily. And Brother Beard came over with a bowl of medicinal soup. This is a broth made from a hen that the neighbor has been raising for 2.5 years, with a secret herbal recipe from Chu added. Hurry up and drink it while it's hot. It's incredibly good for your health. Immediately after, Suhan's face turned solemn as he stared intently at the other person. Have we met somewhere before? Bearded brother? Burst into laughter immediately. Ha ha. I've lived here since I was a child and have never been to Chang'an. How could I have met you, young man? Purse. That night, at the market, it was you who stole my purse. With a grunt, Brother Beard set the herbal soup on the table. Slapping his forehead, he started to play dumb. Oh, then you must have met me. That? My name is Li Xingdi, but you can call me Chu Chuli. His name is Chu Cho Jun, who went to Chang'an in his early years and spent his days idling. If I've crossed the line, bro, I got you covered, no harm meant. Su-han rolled his eyes and coldly retorted. Really? I don't believe a word you're saying. With a look of despair, Brother Hu turned helplessly to Hong Jian for help. Upon receiving the signal, Hong Jian quickly spoke up. Big Brother Chu, he's such a good guy. How could he possibly steal your money pouch? The back and forth between these two only made Su-han more certain that there was something fishy about this bearded song. Suddenly, Hong Jian let out a light cough. Brother Chu has been living alone here, and he has saved our lives. Why don't we take him with us to the Linglong Pavilion and see if we can find him a job? What do you think? Unexpectedly, Su Heng changed his tune and actually agreed, thinking to himself, I really want to see what kind of tricks you're going to play. A delighted bearded guy says thanks. I still have half a chicken stewing in my pot, this wine well. Before the words even fully left my mouth, the front door was suddenly kicked open.